Divine greetings and gratitude, everyone. If y'all are new here, my name is Cassandra. I'm the witch, author, and poet of Magic of Eden. Welcome to your new spiritual safe haven. If y'all are returning, hey family, welcome back to our sacred garden. I'm always honored, excited, and elated to be in your presence. I wanted to stop by and hang out with y'all because I wanted to pull some cards and kind of give you guys a message that, you know, whatever message comes through, I just wanted to kind of spend some time with you because I just really have been dedicated to just showing up a lot more recently. Shout out to the fact that I've been a lot more consistent with my work here on YouTube finally after years. And I'm just really excited, and I'm hoping to grow with you guys over a very long course of time. And yes, so I'm always honored and just excited to be sharing space with you all. I'm going to be working from the B Tarot, and I may or may not pull cards from the Lenormand deck. I just wanted to give you guys a quick energy read, nothing too in depth. However, if it gets deep, it gets deep. It is what it is, because I don't want to take away from our sacred time, and I also don't want to hold you up either. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue to shuffle. I already did the spread behind the scenes, and so I'm just going to go ahead and continue on with the reading. Divine, I thank you so much for granting your divine love and your benevolent protection. Thank you so much to our ancestors, our guides, our spiritual beings, and our other spiritual members of our team for protecting us and also for granting us their knowledge and wisdom. Thank you so much, Divine, for allowing me to be the medium that relays any messages that my soul tribe needs to hear right now. Thank you so much for allowing me to be the vessel that gives very clear messages to my soul tribe. I ask that you please protect me and also protect the person and our people listening to this message right now. May everything comes through be for my soul tribe's highest and greatest best. May everything that comes through serves them the way that they need most. It is so. Okay, you guys, let's go. So before I even started to shuffle the cards and whatnot, the first word that I heard was focus. And that to me feels like there's some type of energy clearing that happened with someone, whether they lit a candle and then the energy just kind of cleared itself out, or some type of space was made, or some type of road was open for somebody. And it feels like now you guys can finally focus. Or some of you may be feeling as though you're having a hard time focusing, and as a result of that, you've been kind of like, your attention has been everywhere. Kind of like, I don't know why, but I'm getting a vision of the Two of Pentacles, which is interesting because the Two of Pentacles sometimes does come up or show up when we feel that there's a lot that we have going on and we need to refocus and reprioritize some things. And that there is a message in itself. The fact that the word is focus, to me, what Spirit is saying is that someone needs to prioritize what they value. They need to prioritize their learning time, their connecting time. They need to prioritize whatever they need in order to get things going, and also in order to just kind of allow things to come in. So if you've been trying to manifest something, Spirit is saying for you to reprioritize. 8 of Pentacles here, right? So that makes sense that we're talking about focus, because the 8 of Pentacles actually is a card of focus. And the 8 of Pentacles shows up when we need to really start to perfect our craft. We need to continue to put the work in that we've been doing. But also, this card comes after the 7 of Pentacles, which means that this is happening after we spend some time in introspection, kind of wondering how things came to be, what are we doing, where we're going, checking in. It's after the check-in. And I feel like it's after this checkpoint or after this check-in, you can say, okay, well, this is what I need to do differently. This is what I need to implement. This is what I need to, I don't know why the word is administration or administer, kind of like administering like a medication or I don't know if I just heard penicillin. I don't know if someone's on some type of medication, but there's something that can be done. I'm hearing something about the stress levels. There's someone that may need to refocus or to focus on bettering their health. Either way it goes, there is some work that needs to be done, but this definitely is energy pointing to something that you're doing, that you were actively doing. This feels like it's in your mundane, your everyday to day life that is the main focus here. There's something that you're doing. Spirit, can you please do me a favor and clarify that 8 of Pentacles, please? The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, nice. So the fact that you have the Ten of Pentacles here, this to me, I'm hearing obviously that it's paying off. And it's going to pay off in the long run. And I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles here, this is to me about you putting in effort, you putting in resources, you putting in whatever it is in order to not only bring things to a culmination, but so that you can spend, so that you can have some, some saved. I think for someone, I'm hearing like the word occupation. Someone could be worried about their occupation. They could be worried about funds. They could be worried about how they're going to make more money. They could, I don't know why the word is scarce, but someone may have felt like they needed to work in order to keep from feeling this scarcity. I don't know why the word is scarcity, but I'm hearing that Spirit is encouraging you to continue to put forth the effort, to continue doing what you can do. Also, Spirit is saying for you to work smarter, not harder. There's something that you guys could be implementing that can actually help this move along a little bit more. Spirit, what is that? What do they need to implement? Oh, that came all the way out, and it shot out 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands means that this is a level up. I feel like you're stepping up. You're moving up. For some of you, it is definitely the corporate ladder. However, for some of you, this is entrepreneurship. You guys actually are climbing and you're ready to step out. For some of you, what I'm hearing is that you've actually been working behind the scenes. That's what this Eight of Pentacles is here. It's the energy where you have your head down, you're behind the scenes, you're working, and you're just trying to figure things out. The Ten of Pentacles means that this is the goal. For some of you, the goal is to get to this plethora of funds or resources or wealth. You're trying to hit the jackpot here, and your effort, and it's like you're working and working and working. You're a busy bee right now, and it's so funny. I think that's the reason why Spirit had me choose this deck, because you definitely are a busy bee. And speaking of bees are relentless when it comes to working, but they also work for the hive. They don't work for themselves. They don't do things for themselves. They work for the sake of the hive. And I feel like this to me is like some of you guys are working to be the queen, or you are working to be on top of something. You want to be the best. You want to be seen for your efforts. You want to win something. You want to feel like you've won. Like you want to be, the word is champion. Like I'm getting like I'm getting Knight of Wands vibes and also Page of Wands vibes. It's like you have this vision and you see, and that's so funny. Didn't we mention the Seven of Pentacles earlier? Here it is actually at the bottom of the deck. That's interesting that we're seeing the Seven of Pentacles. Can you guys see that? The Seven of Pentacles obviously is here. So this lets me know that, again, someone is really thinking like, how can I get to this next level? How can I get to this next step? How can I be the one? I don't know why the one is. And I feel like for some of you, it's like you feel like you're tired of being seen as the underdog. You're tired of feeling as though you're not recognized for the amount of effort that you put in. This could be a group project where you feel like you're the one putting in the most work from the group, but you're not getting the most credit. And I feel like Spirit is saying is that actually is going to be coming to an end. For those of you, you may want to branch off and start doing things your way and start doing things according to how you see fit. And the reason is because I keep hearing the word entrepreneurship. I feel like some of you guys are meant to leave the job that you have now and start to venture off into your spiritual practice or your whatever it may be. For some of you, it's you're ready to start to sell your products, or you're ready to start selling your essentials, or whatever it may be. You guys are, I'm hearing the word managerial. I feel like you guys have really amazing managerial skills, and you could be the one that's going to step up and start watching over others. You could be going from, just not like a regular employee. I don't mean it to sound as if their jobs aren't important, but it feels like you guys are stepping out of that situation and you're moving up, becoming a manager. For some of you, then you're becoming the boss, and then for some of you, you're actually going to own the place. So I feel like, and then from there, you're the next in line to become the CEO. That's what this gives me. I feel like you guys again are moving up. Now, this is not anything to do with the job. I feel like if this is a relationship, then what this feels like is that there is definitely work that needs to be done. I'm I'm also hearing the word like joint resources. Start to combine the things that you have. I feel like for some of you, you guys can implement money. You guys can invest with each other in order to build this empire. Both of you are meant to show up here. Divine masculine energy is present. I feel like divine masculine wants to step up, and divine masculine is learning how to embrace their dominance and embrace their ability to lead and be seen. It's so interesting because I see there's birds that are like hovering, like soaring over. I don't know if there's like an animal that passed or what's going on, but they're watching something, and the way that they're moving, it looks like a psychedelic trip. It's so wild to see that. Like some of them are flying to the left and some to the right, and then like they're merging in and out of each other. That's interesting that I'm seeing that during your reading. The word is synchronization. I feel like if this is a reading for someone's relationship, then there's something about merging and merging. That's so funny that I mentioned that. And these birds are literally merging with each other, just kind of soaring over. And they're in perfect sync. So what this tells me is that there could have been an issue that was gotten over, and now you're ready to become in sync and invest. I feel like and if this is something that is spiritual, I feel like spiritual and it's, oh wow, speaking of that, you have the Page of Pentacles here. I feel like if this is spiritual, it's something that's worth investing in. You may want to start investing more of your time and your energy into, I don't know why the word is garments. Like I heard the word garments, and I'm seeing like a robe. It looks like a monk's robe, actually. That's so funny. You may be wanting to start investing in more of like a wardrobe that kind of that depicts how you feel internally. Does that make sense? I'm also hearing for you to wear looser garments so that your energy can flow a bit better, and that in itself is going to help you feel a bit more. It's bringing me to air. Now, the fact that you have the Page of Pentacles here, I feel like you guys are definitely planning something. This feels very practical. This feels very Virgo, very Taurus, very Capricorn. That's the energy that I'm getting with this pull. It really does feel that way. All right, we have the Eight of Swords here, and we have the Justice here, and we also have the Four of Wands. Somebody got a promotion, or someone's getting a promotion. I feel like and if you guys are afraid, I feel like Spirit is saying is that once you decide to start showing up, and you got the Ten of Cups, this is a very beautiful and a very fortunate reading. You guys, I feel like Spirit is calling you to start planning on that promotion. Start planning on leveling up in your career, leveling up in your finances, leveling up in all aspects of your life. You guys, if this is a spiritual reading, I feel like you guys are also starting to open up your own spiritual practice, your own spiritual business. I feel like Spirit is wanting you to get out there more. Like, I feel like you're becoming the source of someone. You're giving spiritual wisdom, you're giving spiritual advice, you're giving these spiritual tips as to how people can make their lives better. You're merging spirituality with practicality in order to elevate, and that makes so much sense. You are being seen, you are being watched, and you are helping people to kind of find a sense of justice and a sense of peace, really. And it almost, again, I feel like it feels very fulfilling. Like the fact that you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups here, this to me, and the Four of Wands, I feel like you guys are celebrating something. You guys, I just heard in 2 months, like in 2 months, you guys will celebrate a big win. You will celebrate a promotion. You will celebrate a coming together. This also is giving me like wedding vibes. For whatever reason, is someone thinking about like tying the knot? It's so interesting that I don't see the Two of Cups or any like any of the romantic cards, even though there's no tarot card that's romantic. But what I mean when I say that is that there are no cards that indicate now that this could be romance. You have, no, this doesn't feel right. Okay, you have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is here in reverse. The fact that the Ten of Wands is here in reverse, you guys, this is making me feel like the hard part is over. Like for some of you, you're getting past the hard part, and the hardest part for you has been mental. And I feel like the Justice card here, it's like you're about to get what you deserve, and I mean that in the best way possible. Like you are about to receive something that is long awaited, that you deserve, that you've been missing out on. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to gear up and start preparing for that. The Eight of Wands is not here. I do feel the Eight of Wands energy. It's going to happen sooner than you think. I can feel that someone is leveling up. Whatever it is in your life that you've been feeling, that you've been putting a lot of work into, I feel like you are getting ready to reap the benefits of that. For those of y'all that know me, you guys know that I really do not care about making a reading sound good for the sake of it to keep people coming in. I really could care less about that. What I care about is the fact that you guys get the messages that you need. And what I'm hearing right now is that, again, you guys are leveling up. You guys are getting the money. You guys are getting the bag. You guys are receiving the abundance, but the abundance of resources, wealth, prosperity. Someone lit a prosperity candle, and I just heard that it was last Tuesday. For some of you guys, you did it on a Saturday, and for some of you, it's on Sunday. It's so interesting that I feel like you guys have been working your magic on specific days at specific times, and as a result of that, for some of you, you've been working with a yellow candle, a gold candle, and a green candle, and I'm feeling like your guys' work is paying off. For some of you, it was a white candle, and because that white candle allowed you a clean slate. Chamomile, calendula is coming through, orange, honeysuckle, red clover blossom, cinnamon. These are all different herbs and flowers that are coming through that you guys have been using in your workings. And I'm hearing cardamom in order to help you with your attraction, your divine feminine, your divine femininity, to increase your magnetism. And I feel like that work is definitely paying off. There's something about patchouli. Patchouli is definitely good to put in any type of money spell or any type of like love spell, because patchouli brings longevity. It's very earthy. So whenever you're dealing with that type of vibe, you're basically saying, I want to cement this, and I want this to be abundant, and I want it to last long. I want it to withstand a test of time, and I feel like that is patchouli. So yes, you guys, I feel like this is a very beautiful thing. I feel like this reading definitely was meant for someone to hear who may have been feeling as though, speaking of, wow, the Empress is here. I'm not surprised. I'm definitely not surprised that the Empress is here. Like we said, increasing your magnetism. I feel like there's something that you're about to receive. You're elevating in your status. You're becoming more of an important individual. Step out. This is you going back into the world, going back into society. This is you gearing up to be seen. You guys are about to be seen. Continue to work your magic. Continue to do your self-care. Continue to work your ritual. You know, for some of you, it's ceremonial magic. For some of you, it's ritual magic. You know, it's for some of you, no matter what it looks like, Spirit says to do that. You know, keep being consistent with your ritual behind the scenes and show up. If you want this promotion, you must show up. If you want to elevate, you must show up. There is no other way around it. The longer you stay in your head, the further you're going to push that thing away from you. If you want this thing, Spirit is asking you to show up, show your face, okay? Show up, get dressed, dress the part, go ahead. And I feel like you got it right in the bag. Also, Spirit says don't sleep on your abilities. In fact, you sleeping on your abilities is exactly what has been keeping you away from receiving a lot more in life. Spirit is saying show up, look your best, feel your best, smell your best, and just simply be your best. Show that you care for yourself. Show that you're putting time and energy into perfecting yourself, your craft, and that alone will make people want to pour into you, to help you so that you can get there. When they see that you care for yourself, they want to care for you. Mark my words. Show that you care for yourself, and people are going to invite you in. You're going to be invited to that party. You're going to be invited to that business meeting. You're going to be invited to that, to that gathering, because they see, oh my goodness, you're someone that really does care for yourself. You dress as if you care. This is the life that you chose. You chose this, so then show up for it. Like, that's in a nutshell what this is about. You chose this, so show up for it. I love you guys so much. I really do enjoy doing readings for you all. And as I say that, I can hear someone saying, Cass, can you please pull from the Lenormand deck? So I'm going to do that. Okay. I'm going to do that for you guys because I can hear someone asking me to. I can just feel it. You have the ring here. You have the maze. The first few cards that came out from the limit deck are the ring. And then you also have here the anchor. And then you have here the labyrinth, if you want to call it that. Also the maze. And also you have here what looks like the mountain. Something feels set in stone and non-negotiable. Funny that I say that. We were talking about patchouli earlier. We were talking about earth energy. This is heavy earth energy. I feel honestly like there's some type of commitment where you know that you're not going anywhere. You feel, for some of you guys, you have felt stuck. You felt that you're wanting to kind of move and like have like a little bit more wiggle room. For some of you guys, you feel a little bit more stuck. You feel stagnant. You feel like you're going through the same things over and over and over again, and you're ready to break that cycle. The funny thing about that is that I feel like I just saw the Sun card, but I'm just gonna kind of leave it. Anyways, someone feels stuck. I just heard in the dead end, you keep bumping your head into the same, you keep hitting the same brick walls, what I'm hearing. I feel, Spirit, actually, I want you to tell me, please. It's time. That's so funny, because Spirit is saying is that in due time, sometimes the lineament could be a little cryptic at times. I noticed. Oh, what was that? Okay, so basically what I feel like what Spirit is saying with these cards that are coming out here, because you also got the time card, you have the fish, and you have, it's only a matter of time before you start to receive a lot of resources, a lot of something to help secure yourself. Wow, that makes so much sense. There's something that you felt that you were tied to, and you felt that it was anchoring you. You feel like it was making you stuck, stagnant. You felt like you kept hitting the same brick wall over and over again. You almost kind of felt lost in the same cycle, in the same maze. It's only a matter of time before you start to receive more resources that are going to help you to secure yourself. I need you, Spirit is saying that I need you to continue to do what you're doing. Also, make the necessary adjustments, and you are going to end up becoming more secure in yourself before you know it. Just keep going. That is the only thing that you have to worry about doing right now. That's so interesting. That Spirit said that. What were these cards that came out? You have the man twice here. I feel like with these two men, this is definitely divine masculine breaking a cycle. This is divine masculine saying, all right, I got to put forth the work. I want to show up. I want to be seen, right? But the funny thing about this is that I'm seeing this as like a divine masculine, but in a very divinely feminine way. So what this looks like is someone, you could be a woman, no matter how you identify, right? You are learning how to be masculine, but in a feminine way. Like you're taking charge, you're showing up, you're doing the job, you're doing the work, but you have a very sexy, quality to you, if that makes sense. A very sexy, mysterious vibe to you, almost kind of like the Queen of Wands. And I feel like that's what you're learning. Also, for some of you, this is literally like a couple of sides to divine masculine, where you're being called to show up as strong in your masculinity, strong in your presence and your appearance, but also soft enough in order to receive what you need, to receive help, to be approachable. And I feel like that is so powerful. And I feel like you're very charming. Like if you are divine masculine, you're very charming, right? Because I also do get, men watching my channel, which I'm all here for it. I'm not opposing anyone. I feel like if you are a man, then you are very charming. You probably smell really good. I feel like you invest in yourself very well and you care, and that there in itself is a superpower. So I feel like that's what this is also a message for. I also feel like you divine masculine, you might be looking to marry. I feel like once everything you could possibly want divine masculine is going to come to you all at once for some of you. It's like it's long awaited. The Spirit is saying is that you've been waiting your life for this, whatever this could be, and everything is going to hit you at the same time, and it's going to be so amazing. And the reason is because you've missed out on so much, or you feel as though you were cheated. For some of you, you felt like you were cheated out of something, or you might have even been cheated on. And so now, once you accept that these things are changing, that you have to put yourself out there again. If this is dating, put yourself out there again, and you're going to get everything that you have been wanting. Divine masculine, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much again for spending time with me here today. I know I just said that a few moments ago, but yes, if y'all need anything from me, please feel free to visit me online at CassandraTurner.com. If you want to, you guys can also follow along with me over at Magic of Eden on Instagram. I would prefer that you guys continue to stay here on the Magic of Eden YouTube, because I'm going to be pouring a lot more love, information, and just energy into our YouTube channel, as well as doing things behind the scenes to ensure that we have an in-person space. And yes, so if there's nothing else that I can help you with, I love you guys, and I'll catch you in my next video.